Here, where Europe meets Asia and the waters of two seas converge, a handful of Greek settlers see what others do not. They call their colony Byzantion. From this rocky headland, every ship entering the Black Sea must pass beneath their gaze. Fishermen haul silver-scaled catches from the water, while merchants count profits from distant lands. It is little more than a village on a hill, yet already it holds the key to an empire not yet imagined. Centuries pass, and the little Greek colony falls under the eagle of Rome. After a brutal siege, Emperor Septimius Severus rebuilds it grander than before. Now broad colonnaded streets march across the hill, and a vast hippodrome rises for the roar of chariot races. Roman baths steam, aqueducts feed fountains, and the old harbor swells with imperial trade. Byzantium is no longer a frontier town, it is becoming Rome's eastern jewel. On the 11th of May, Emperor Constantine dedicates the city to himself. Constantinople, the new Rome. Almost overnight it explodes outward. Fresh walls swallow new hills. Grand forums bloom around towering columns, and the hippodrome is rebuilt on a colossal scale. Treasures and statues pour in from across the empire to adorn it. From a Roman town, a world capital is born, destined to outshine Rome itself. 2 centuries after Constantine founded Constantinople, fire has gutted the old cathedral, and Emperor Justinian dreams bigger. In just 5 years, 10,000 workers raise Hagia Sophia, its impossible dome seeming to float on light itself. "Solomon, I have outdone you," he whispers. Behind mighty triple walls, the greatest city on earth glitters with mosaics and silk. This is the beating heart of a Christian empire at its zenith. For 11 centuries, the Great Walls held. Then, in the spring of 1453, young Sultan Mehmed comes with cannons that shake the earth. After 53 days, the mighty Theodosian walls finally break. The last Roman emperor, Constantine XI, falls in the fighting. Mehmed rides to Hagia Sophia and kneels in prayer. Constantinople is reborn as the capital of the Ottoman world. A century after the conquest, Istanbul reigns as the richest city in Europe, and Süleyman the Magnificent rules an empire spanning 3 continents. His master architect, Sinan, crowns the hills with cascading domes and needle-thin minarets. In 1557, the colossal Süleymaniye Mosque is completed, a mountain of stone and light. Below, 500,000 souls trade, pray, and prosper. This is the golden age of the Ottoman world. In the early 18th century, a new spirit arrives in Istanbul. Ambassadors return from Paris and Vienna, carrying visions of a different world. Baroque curves soften the city's skyline. Marble fountains shimmer, elegant pavilions rise, and tulips burst into bloom across palace gardens. Pleasure boats glide along the Bosphorus as the old imperial capital embraces new influences. Ancient and proud, Istanbul begins to dress itself in European finery. By 1856, the empire races to remake itself. The sultans abandon old Topkapi for a dazzling new palace on the water's edge. Dolmabahce, a vision of European marble and crystal. Across the Golden Horn, the district of Pera glitters with embassies, banks, and gaslit boulevards. Steamships churn the Bosphorus where caiques once drifted. The ancient city now wears the full costume of modern Europe. In 1889, the first through train of the Orient Express glides into Istanbul, linking the old capital to Paris by iron rail. Steam ferries crisscross the Bosphorus on fixed schedules. Beneath Galata's hill, the little tunnel funicular burrows underground, one of the world's first subways. Smoke, steel, and timetables now bind the ancient city together. The age of the machine has truly arrived. The empire is gone. Ataturk's young republic moves its capital to Ankara. Yet Istanbul reinvents itself once more. In 1935, Hagia Sophia sheds its prayer rugs to become a museum. a temple now to history itself. Fezzes vanish. Brimmed hats and modern suits fill the streets. Electric trams hum down widened boulevards, and automobiles share the road. The ancient city steps briskly into the modern age. On the Republic's 50th birthday, a dream of millennia comes true. A single soaring bridge joins Europe to Asia across the Bosphorus. No emperor ever managed it, now steel cables do. As villagers pour in from across Anatolia, the city swells from 1 million to many, spilling outward in waves of new apartments. Istanbul is no longer just a city. It is becoming a megacity. Today, more than 15 million people call Istanbul home. Ferries, trains, highways, and bridges weave together two continents, while millions cross paths each day where empires once rose and fell. Beneath every street lies another century, another civilization, another story. Few cities have been conquered, transformed, and reborn so many times. Yet Istanbul endures, ancient, restless, and forever becoming something new. 26 centuries, countless rulers, endless reinventions, and still, Istanbul remains one of the world's most extraordinary cities. Thank you for watching.